Why does she look at me like that? Why does she act like that when she come to work? Why does she eat that? Why does she dress like that? Why does she talk like this? Why does she do what she do? Oh, she can't get on my nerves. Oh my God, look, she's coming to work today. Oh, I'm glad she called off.
Hello, world. Welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you're in the right place. I'm so excited about this video, guys, because this video is about relationships. It's about personal development as well. And the topic of this video is how to handle negative coworkers. Now, if you haven't had a job or you in a business, anything, you have to deal with people, other peers, and everybody is not going to be at their best behavior in their adult life or their teenage life, or whatever age you're at watching this. You're going to come up to a time where you're on your journey in life. You're going to come across negative people, even though we like to have like this negative shield up, like
negativity, no negativity.
Listen, I always try to keep my negative shield up, but the negative shield, sometimes people do tend to sneak behind it and try to come close to your face and hit you in the forehead with their negativity. And most of us work with a lot of negative people. What is negative people? People that bother you. They bother you. You mind your business, they bother you. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? They laugh at you. They get together and talk about you when they don't understand you. When you want to go and live your life and do your thing, come to work and have a peaceful day, do your job, go home, they make work a living hell sometimes. They make it seem like when you made a mistake that it was like the end of the world. You know, they call you out on something and they just seem like they don't call nobody else out but you. They're always negative, or if it's praise that comes to you, they want to take the praise away and shine off of you. You know, they just are just negative. They're just nasty creatures to be around. That's how you feel. And sometimes you think to yourself you want to slap the living heck out of them, but you can't, because you'll lose your job, and guess what? You'll lose yourself. The thing is, we always going to have these negative people in our life, but the way we deal with them is how we react to them. You don't have to let negative people control your life. And it is difficult dealing with negative people. Trust me, I still have it in my life now today. I've always had it in my life. And before, the old me used to go crazy because they don't know. I am from Evanston, I'm from the hood, and I will... What the Mecca now today? I got too much to lose, homegirl. Stay in your lane. But I'm going to go straight into it. Instead of telling them to stay in their lane, I have learned to stay in my lane. See, some people, when they're so negative, they come out of their lane to get into your lane. So it's no need to get on a negative person's level, because they already jumped off of something. You steady trying to stay in your lane, stay focused in your life, do things in your life, in your career, your business, your relationship, your family, your health, your nutrition, everything. But these people come and they feel the need to comment on your life, to jump in your business, to jump in your space, to jump in your lane. They already have a problem. When you look at it as negative people, you know, you don't let them get to you or upset you, because they already got a problem. You start to feel sorry for them. When you look at it in that way, look, honey, child, I'm in my lane. You start jumping over here. Why should what I'm doing in my life make you so upset? That should make you feel better right then and there. Feel sorry for the girl, for the guy, for whoever, for the shim, him, them. Because when people start to worry about you, you know something deep down inside. And what you know is they don't have focus on themselves. And what you have to understand as well, and what took me a while to understand along my journey, is that negative people are suffering. Negative people are people that hurt people. And what do hurt people do? Hurt people hurt people. And sometimes all you can do to a negative person is smile. Because when people are hurting, you don't know what's going on in their daily lives. When they leave work and they go home with the people that they're with, or with the husbands and the wives that they're with, or the relationship, you don't know how their house is, how their financial situations is. And most of the time, if you're working with somebody, you spend about 80 to 90% of your time at work. So them true selves come out and their venting come out at work. And if you're a weak link, they take it out on you. So what do you need to do? Get stronger. You know, smile back at negative people and understand that, you know, it's not always about you. That when people are negative and they mean to you, it's because they're going through something themselves. You have not always been positive in your life. Neither have I. I had times that I was being an asshole to people most of the time. And why I was being an asshole? Because that's how I was and people were treating me like that. So I was just giving what was given to me. But when I stopped being like that, is when somebody was not, when I was being an asshole to them, they were being loving and caring to me. And I'm thinking, why are you doing this? It made me start to think to myself, you know what? It's not that serious. I started to change because people were being nice to me. It's sort of sarcastic in a way, but it does help. Negative people are already living in so much pile of crap. You don't need to add more crap to the crap. It's already crap. It's just like the saying that goes, if something is on fire, why add fuel to the fire? You know, I know sometimes when you're dealing with negative people, you want to turn around and cuss back at them. You want to tell them their faults and their mistakes that they made. But what makes that better? How is that making it better? You know, sometimes it is worth saying to the person, why are you so angry? I remember I did that to a person I used to work with a few years ago. I said to this person, why are you so angry? Why are you always so mean to me? I never be mean to you. This girl bust out crying to me and let her whole life out. And then she told me she was jealous of me. So really, I was thinking to myself, here I am thinking this person got it all. You know, she was like Queen Bee in a place, mean to everybody, but this person was really suffering, insecure, had all these things going on. Her father was beating her and raping her. And I felt so bad for going back home, talking to my mom about her, saying she get on my nerves. I felt bad. Now I wanted to help her. You can be the light in somebody's life. Even though people shit on you and rain on your parade, that don't mean you have to shit and rain on theirs. You know, stay in your lane. If your lane is positivity and living life and waking up and inspiring people and reaching towards something, you stay in that lane. Because all people need to do is sometimes to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Because life is kicking all of our asses. But if people see that life is kicking your ass, but you decided to get your ass kicked, but keep getting up and keep going, eventually they start to, okay, you know, let me just ask this girl how she do it. Sometimes people are just so afraid. So it takes you to be the bigger person. So I deal with negative people every single day. And trust me, even though I'm so positive, I still have it in the back of my mind where I be like, I catch myself. I say, listen, I don't know how hard life is kicking them. I don't know their story or their journey. When they be mean to me, I'm going to smile back. I just asked this question. I meant to say this. I didn't mean it this way. How about I rephrase it? I apologize if I made you feel a certain way. People start treating you differently. And sometimes people treat you a certain way and they're negative because they want what you have. So sometimes when you think these ways, like, you know, people are so negative and being so mean to me, you know, and you feel like the victim, really they're the victim. But you stay in your lane, you live your life, and you give something. So when you move away from these people, when you leave that job, when you leave this space, when you leave that school, when you go away, you'll say that when I did my best being there. I was never rude or mean to people. And even if I was, I changed. And I left that place. I left this organization or whatever. I left that job at peace, and I left it with me being the best, the person I can be, the most positive and grateful person. Life in itself is about leaving positive things behind. It's about leaving something behind that you're proud of. And even if you're in a place in which you're not proud of, around people who you're not proud of and whom you're not proud of. Because life is not defined about the people around you or the places around you. It's defined about how you react to certain things in life. You are not the victim. You have the opportunity to change minds of other people. You don't realize how powerful you are. Even the negative people around you. The reason why they have control over you is because you let them. You let what they say to you get to your heart. When you don't let that get to you, and you look at things from a different perspective, you no longer would be bothered by it. I hope you like this video. You share this with somebody that you love, because sharing is caring. And remember, here at MeccaFreeman.com, we always encourage you to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life. So you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Because you can do whatever you can. And you can do whatever you want to put your mind to. Only you know that. Only you know what you can do. I'm sending lots of love and gratitude your way. With love, with peace, and with gratitude. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.